You've set up cozy beds, soft blankets, and plenty of comfy corners for your dog to relax. Yet, somehow, they always pick your bed to snuggle in. Why is that? Is it even safe to share your bed with your furry friend? And what does the exact spot they choose, near your head, by your feet, or right on your chest, say about your relationship with them? It's not just a random choice. Every position your dog picks can tell you something about how they feel. Stick with us, because in this video, we're uncovering the answers to these questions and more. But before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It costs nothing and makes a huge difference to us. So, if you would, please click the subscribe button. Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Did you know that, from an evolutionary perspective, dogs that stuck close to humans had a better chance of surviving? That's right. Your dog's ancestors figured out long ago that teaming up with humans was a smart move. Fast forward to today, and your dog still sees you as part of their pack. When your bond with your dog is strong, it's completely natural for them to want to stay close to you. They don't think about it. It's just part of who they are. This pack mentality has been a huge reason dogs have thrived for centuries. Here's something interesting. While your dog trusts you to keep them safe, they're also hardwired to protect you. Think about how they stick close during a thunderstorm or fireworks. In the wild, sleep is when animals are most vulnerable, so your dog might even take on a more alert sleeping posture when they're next to you, ready to react if something seems off, even if there's no real danger. Here's a fun tidbit. Dogs have something called a third eyelid, or the nictitating membrane. This special eyelid lets them rest while staying partially alert, so they're always ready to spring into action if needed. This just goes to show how much instinct and protection play a role in your dog's behavior, even when they're sleeping. In a fascinating study on dogs, researchers explored what would happen if dogs had to choose between items with their own scent and items with their owner's scent. The results? Most dogs preferred snuggling up with things that smelled like their owner. Why? It all comes down to instinct. For dogs, where they sleep isn't just about being comfortable, it's also about territory. When your dog picks your bed or cuddles close to you, they're saying, "This is our space." It's their way of marking that you're part of their pack. Dogs also like to mix their scent with yours. This helps reinforce the idea of shared territory and strengthens the bond they feel with you. It's a natural part of how they express their connection. Did you know that your dog's body temperature is naturally higher than yours? So, on a cold night, they might see you as the perfect warm, cozy blanket. And let's face it, who doesn't love a good cuddle for warmth? In the wild, dogs would huddle together for warmth, especially in cold climates. This pack behavior is so deeply ingrained that even the most pampered pup still feels the urge to snuggle when it's chilly. Interestingly, your dog's breed can affect how much they seek out warmth. Breeds built for colder climates, like Huskies or St. Bernards, have thick fur coats that keep them warm naturally. These dogs may not crave warmth as much as smaller breeds like Chihuahuas, which don't have the same natural insulation and are more likely to seek heat from you. In the dog world, showing vulnerability is a huge sign of trust. So, when your dog chooses to sleep with you, they're saying, "I trust you with my life." Being close to you makes them feel safe enough to fully relax and drift into dreamland. Here's something interesting. Research shows that dogs have brain structures similar to humans when it comes to processing emotions. This makes them super sensitive to how you're feeling. Have you ever noticed your dog cuddling up to you more when you're sad or stressed? That's because they can sense your emotions and want to comfort you when you need it the most. Even more amazing, dogs release a hormone called oxytocin, often called the love hormone, when they bond closely with you. Those nighttime snuggles aren't just adorable, they're actually strengthening the bond between you and your furry best friend. Let's be honest. Your bed is probably way more comfortable than their dog bed. Plus, there's another reason your pup might prefer your bed. It often gives them a better view of their surroundings. Many dogs like to keep an eye on things, and your bed might provide the perfect lookout spot. If you'd rather not share your bed with your dog, here's a simple trick. Add an old shirt or blanket that smells like you to their bed. Dogs love familiar scents, and this can make their own space feel safe and comforting, encouraging them to settle in there instead. The foot of the bed. Does your pup settle down by your feet? Dogs that sleep at the foot of the bed often strike a balance between affection and independence. This spot lets them stay close to you without being overly clingy. It's also a practical choice. They can keep an ear or eye out for anything unusual while staying within reach. By your side. If your dog prefers sleeping pressed against your side, it's like a warm, furry hug all night long. This position is all about bonding and companionship. They're showing they want to be close, ready for cuddles or belly rubs if needed. It's a sweet way of saying, "I've got your back." Near your head or on your pillow, dogs who sleep close to your head or even steal your pillow are giving you a big compliment. Your head is a vulnerable part of your body, so your dog may position itself near it to protect you. Dogs are often attuned to their owner's emotions and may seek to stay close when they sense you're anxious or not feeling well. It can also be where they feel safest, near your scent and the soothing sound of your breathing. It's their ultimate relaxation zone, where they can completely unwind. Interestingly, your dog's sleeping spot might also be influenced by their breed. Dogs bred for herding or guarding, for example, might instinctively choose positions like the foot of the bed or even near the door. It's their way of watching the flock, and in this case, you're the flock. The short answer? Yes, but there are a few things to keep in mind. First, make sure your furry friend is up to date on flea and tick treatments. The last thing you want is to invite some itchy, unwanted guests into your bed. Next, consider allergies. Dog dander and hair can turn a peaceful night into a sneezing marathon for some people. Here's some good news. Sleeping with your dog can actually benefit your health. Studies show that sharing your bed with your pup can reduce stress and anxiety. Their presence creates a sense of comfort and calmness that can even improve your sleep quality. That said, if you're a light sleeper, sharing your bed with an active or restless dog might not be ideal. After all, a midnight tail whip isn't exactly a recipe for sweet dreams. And here's a fun fact. Having your dog nearby can actually help regulate your sleep patterns. Their calming presence and sense of security can make it easier to fall and stay asleep. Ever wonder why your dog bolts at the word bath, but loves jumping into muddy puddles? It's not just random behavior. There might be something deeper behind their stress. In wrapping up, please check out our other videos where we share tips to keep your dog happy and healthy. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join our amazing dog-loving community. We'd love to have you with us for more tips, tricks, and fun stories about our furry friends.